call me Fuego. 93 like me, fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, she no way home. Bev Hill life on Rodeo.
Sleepy boys united indeed, but you know what? We've got Coffee Poro and everything will be fine. Caffeine fixes everything. But the question is, can caffeine fix T1? Because as it was discussed, and I want to kind of expand on that a little bit more on the desk, T1, I totally agree, Martin. When you look at this on paper, when you look at the amount of skill, the amount of talent that's on that roster, and also T1 as an organization being such a big brand, such been a household name within many other games, it's just, it kind of goes hand in hand with Down One Gear, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, it just doesn't seem to be delivering.
No. I mean, they need to finish up higher. I think on paper, if they get, 10, 12 matches to play in the Week of Survival, they'll be doing well. They did get a third and a second place with 7 and 8 kills in their 3 games that they played. The last one was the 16th. Let's not talk about that one. But the 2 other ones were super respectable. So I feel like they're hungry enough, but they just need to get a better placement in the bottom 60 matches to have 10, 12 games. I feel like is the kind of a good amount for them to be able to guarantee themselves a spot, because they're definitely going to be doing well here. I don't want to judge them by especially playing out of that compound. We just saw them here and that misplay. They should have done something earlier, to be honest. I think the kind of Hail Mary play where it's do or die situation where you need to push on a northern shift where you don't even have time to fight, where you commit in multiple vehicles. I don't think that's the play. You want to play ahead, 3 compound. Now Digitalytics and LG Divine, a fight we saw earlier in a compound as well, they will both commit to it at this point. Levi's turning around. Smash might be able to get into a good position for this one. Pressure, more shots coming in, not connecting anything just yet, and we're going to be seeing a really good Western fight here for this one.
Last week's 32nd versus 31st. LG Divine certainly looking a lot more stronger compared to last week as well, coming off the back of a win, and a big win at that, putting them at the top. It's only 1 game down. Anything could happen. It could be a flash in the pan, but certainly 19 points is going to do wonders for anybody's confidence going forward throughout these next 8 games for today, for tomorrow. Straight after this, remember as well, or within an hour at least, we do have the weekly finals starting, so it's PUBG all day long. Go forward to see who's going to be bagging some serious cash for week number 2. E36 has turned up. See the third party at the distance as well. Second player will fall on the side of DA. This time it will be Mert. Rather unfortunate. They have to fight tooth and nail for this one, given that it is a pretty prime bit of meat when it comes to the map side of it. Flashbang down, catches him on the res. 1-2, thank you. Mert down as well. Comes down to Marco, but an absolute blinding shot from Sylphie with a Kar98. The back of the head onto JN does knock him down for now, so there is a tiny bit of breathing room when it comes to Code Marco. There are players down. He can try and capitalize on this one. Really, there's nothing else for him to do but to try and 1v3 this. If he gets that nade, this would be just astronomical. He's somehow picking points up for DA. This is fantastic work. But the damage, Martin, while you can pick up these frags, while you can pick up these scrappy points, the damage has most certainly been done to both of these rosters.
Yeah, this is the point where you just want to try to get as many points out of this game as possible. They're in the southeastern side of the circle, in circle 2. He's not going to get too much out of it. Trading, 23 and 6 HP for both of them. They're going to retreat and heal a little bit. 3 nades on a molly for Turtley. I wonder why he hasn't committed, a molly or something at this point. Kumago has really been able to turn this one around here. Let's see if he's going to be able to flash out and maybe get another kill. Ooh, that's a good one, Code Marco. He's going to try to capitalize on them too. And he's advancing, taking more shots, connecting a few, taking Turtle down as well. 3 points for Code Marco and 3 points for DA. Meanwhile, yeah, and it's actually kind of a rough push for them. Surprised they didn't go for the south push, not onto SONIQS, but just on the south side where they can push uphill, and the shots are going to be traded. Under's going to take down Kemba. Senya's going to find Under. Shrimzy's going to find Besto. And this is a really, really rough area for this one to be played out. Circle is pushing them. They're probably going to lose a few players from this one. Oh, that's a good... Oh, if that was cooked a little bit more, that was insane. Flash is coming out under. It's going to be lost for this one. Kale trying to survive, try to get as much out of this one as he possibly can, but this has hurt Na'Vi more than it's hurt Damwon. They were already down to 2. And he's going to be going down. Damwon out in 10th.
Yeah, another punishing circle here, unfortunately, given that everyone else just has to work their way up to the priority compounds. Petrichor Road have not really moved in the last 3 or 4 circles. They've been chilling. Still, top of the hillside, but we do have FaZe Clan lurking in the distance. Same goes for DXG. E36 also just towards this main compound. Sylphia needs to find some sort of entry frag and give them an avenue of approach if he can. He's already found one thus far this game. 1K, only 2 frags across the board, but still. Meta Gaming, where are you guys? Okay, you've got a fair amount of work to do. They're up towards the northeast, just behind downwind of FaZe Clan. Tiamba and K7 will be above them. Tiamba's been laid here for quite some time, but all the utility across Meta, I think it was Meta anyway, was just committed to the cause of trying to flush out Tiamba. But they stayed their feet, and they just laid down and let the bombardment unfold. Send you down. Tab, last man standing for Na'Vi. Has to go up a full 4-stack Sonic squad inside the building. Probably won't fare too well for him, although I do more than welcome to 4v1s. Feel free to crack on, give us a bit of a show. DXG, what's the play here? Because E36 just got ahead of you, but in fact, all 3 players in front of him are all, what, 20% HP, Martin? This could be dicey.
Yeah, they could be opening up this one. Oh, nice shots from Long K. Headshot with the bolt. Long K trying to trade for this one here, and it's really culminating in a good fight. FaZe Clan has a bit of uphill battles, multiple uphill battles that they have to get ahead of. E36 lost another one. It's not good for them, considering that they had that compound. They had to fight a bit earlier for this one if they wanted to take advantage of the area they had. IQ 500 is going to take down Satu. Mamu is going to find Sylvia. And now Petrichor Road is looking really good for this one. FaZe Clan is just across though. IQ 500 finds Mamu, and Amonot finds IQ 500.
Underneath the vehicle as well, so he's got a little bit of hard cover. Arms in the air like you just don't care. Wicked's like, I am completely blind here. Please help me out. I need support. Long K with another Car 98. Once they took down the bolt action player on the opposing side, Wicked. One around the corner, one down below. Nade is ticked, pin is pulled. Does it find the target? It absolutely does. Finds one on the floor. He realized that there is a second there. If he banks it off the back, it could do some damage. It is a molly, hits the building. The fire will spread, so he knows now they are not taking cover and residency within the shack. So he can look further afield for Lin. See if somehow he can flush him out on this one. For Meta, it would be a way to get above their previous score is take the top. Fuzzface finally comes in onto IQ 500. He's instantly responded on, though, by MBK. Now things are starting to get messy, Martin. Now things are starting to get a little bit tight when we look towards this eastern embankment from the north all the way down to the south. What? We've got 6 teams all fighting it out, trying to take prime position. And then all of a sudden, you've got SONIQS still at distance, just bodying people from outside the circle.
Oh, Linshun, is he going to get anything out of this one? Trading one, actually gets one down. Linshun still 30. Nope. Ragnaldino's going to finish it off. And Division X Gaming actually finishes off FaZe Clan. Meanwhile, we're down to 5 teams. Petrichor Road is one of them. They still have a full 4-man standing. And they're putting pressure onto Division X Gaming right now. BK is going to find Ike's left and finish him off. And SONIQS and Meta Gaming is on the southwest and the northeast of this one. They could completely collapse on these teams here and just third-party them whenever. Gray. Hurts. And then BK. Nice shots coming out with M4. Long K is going to hear that one. He's going to push onto it with the AK. 20 bullets. Is that enough? Yeah, it's going to be enough. Connecting a fuse. Down to 16 HP himself, though. 8 kills for Long K, though.
Oh, Mamu. With the deny, Long K done a hell of a lot of the work for DXG. Division X will not be complaining at that. While getting the first spot's always important, given the 10-point value when we do play on the esports rules. Certainly, almost doing that on yourself with 8 frags. It's not a bad going whatsoever. For teams with younger players and certainly up at global environments, confidence is key. It's when you go to these LAN environments, it's a totally different ball game whatsoever. Being sat at home in your bedroom, in your comfort zone, you're completely out of that comfort zone. And I think for some of these teams, yes, the adaptation of survival versus frag points and so on and so forth, and everything else we can go through these metas it's just generally the environment altogether. It's a totally different ball game, totally different environment, and you've got to play up to that. So confidence is key. It's where your IGLs you need to be leaning on for quite a lot of points. It's time for metagaming to go. They know the time is hot, even if it's a 4 versus 2. This is their only time to strike. A second place is still pretty damn good, no matter which way you cut it. The trade-off is there. It comes into a 1 versus 3. Ragnaldinho just trying to find anything. Even if we get one more point from the side of SONIQS, it will be a valiant attempt. There's the knock. There's the flush. Does he
got it.
Didn't quite catch it. Okay, he got it. Nevertheless, it's SONIQS with the win. So a GG at the top. The North American boys do pick up their first win of the bottom 16. Not necessarily a team that we anticipated down in the bottom 16, Martin, especially with the performance they've been having thus far. North America by far strongest roster coming into this. A lot of questions wondering, do they have the capabilities to transfer that to a global level? I absolutely think those questions have been answered, and they do. But down in the bottom 16 is not where they want to be. But that could be said for an awful lot of the teams here. And everyone now is just fighting to claw their way back.